50k startup Monte Carlo SS. Keep watching. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell.
Right about now. Right about now.
All right, y'all, back at it for that startup video y'all want to hear. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like the way she laid out. Oh, I'm gonna go get the spark plug wires. I wanted to make sure that they're clear. I got, I think two. I got two over here. Is it two? Yeah, two over here that are hitting the header pretty hard. Over here, everything's clear. Everything's all good. I like the header on this side. Put them other wires on. There was a question about the wires. I'll get you a part number for it, and then we're gonna do the do. All right, it's like that. We in there. I wanted to show y'all these. Oh, ceramic. Show you the ceramic spark plug wires. Glass looking. Oh, didn't want to do that. Silicone wire. And then extra protection with the boot. And then slide it back on the spark plug. In there. There it is with the boot. Look, it looks better with the, the ceramic versus the boot, but I feel like the boot is necessary. All right, got all the ceramic ones on. I suggest the ceramics. First time I knew they existed, but it's the first time I ever used them. They definitely, I would say, help with the issues of burning up spark plug wires, because it lays right on the header. And sometimes you get away with it, and it's not, it doesn't hurt anything. But if you're wanting to get away from possibilities of that happening, the boots, most definitely using the boots. And then the next thing is the ceramics. So, like I said, we're gonna get to fire this up, throw some more parts on so we can, y'all. All right, steering pump bracket is on. I like that dude, man. It works. I like how it is. See if we can get this pulley on, and then from there we'll go get the startup for y'all. It's coming now. Power steering pulley. That's the stock truck power steering pulley, 6 rib, as it should be. If you look at the size of it, sometimes y'all might be having issues with it hitting the steering box, it hitting the frame rail, it hitting something if you're running the truck accessory drive setup. If you're doing that, my fix is the 300-202. That one there. Look at the difference. Considerably shorter. Now, when you're running this here, all of this depth is different. So you have to run shims behind you that allow you to line this up the way it's supposed to be. Because if you don't, you're gonna push this on all the way, and you're still not gonna have the right clearance. And your tool to pull it back off is not gonna work for you. So again, that's the truck. That's the 202. Give me that clearance I need. Power steering pump pulley. All right, y'all. Ups and downs of these LS swaps. Man, we lost oil prime on the engine and had to pull everything off the front of the engine back apart. As far as alternator, power steering pump, those things, so we can get to that oil galley, time our oil system again. So that's now taken care of, and now that we have oil pressure, oil prime. Hey, I got a problem in the snatch. Need to get your oil primed. You need to prime your oil LS motor. Man, this is the quickest, easiest way to do it right here. Check it out. Now we're gonna tie in the tops, loose ends, make sure we don't have any other oil, no other leaks. And then get it with it, baby. Get with it. Sloppy Stage 2 6.0 50k motor. It's gave me a couple scares, man. and it's nobody's fault but my own, but it has gave me a couple scares. So let's get back to it. See what you do, y'all. Still chasing wires, and then one thing I forgot was, yeah, you'll see. The right sending unit. I said I got the wrong sending unit, y'all. I got the wrong sending. This is a stock sending unit. Could I make this work? Yes. And how would I make this work? How would I make this work? I would have did it like this. Put the pump on here, right? It would pick, uh-oh, I got it, yeah. The pump would pick up from here, as it should. Run a hose from the top of the pump to this pipe here, which would send it to the fuel rails. It would work. I mean, it really would. It would work. You had to put a hole in the lid for your wires. But we have the correct sending unit now. As you can see, this is the return. It goes to the bottom of the tank. Some people say something about if the return just lands at the top of the tank, if the return is here, it aerate the fuel, that kind of stuff. I don't know the logistics behind it all, but hey, it's gonna pull from here, put it in here, and then it's gonna return back into the tank. And we have a vent. Of course, we got the trusty, all trusty Corvette fuel filter regulator. Like so, y'all. That's how she's gonna go. Just like so. And just like that, run the line. Well, the fuel line's already ran. And bolt everything in. Yeah, we in there with that. Again, you know, Corvette fuel filter regulator is almost a given. If you're not running a fuel filter or a fuel regulator on the rails or a standalone regulator. This one here has always been a go-to and it's always worked. So that's where we at with that. So let's get it. Y'all want to hear this thing fire up, don't you? What y'all heard was started on fluid. The issue with that starting it on fluid is sometimes they just don't do what you want to do. They don't run long enough, actually. You got to be there, standing there, holding it, or some way to keep feeding it fuel. So we're going to start this puppy on gas. Like we said, that's what y'all came to see. That's what's going to happen. Keep watching. Don't go nowhere. Ooh, what is that? Carparts.com, y'all. They missed me by one day, though. They were supposed to have been here a day earlier, and they didn't show up. So let's bust it open. Looks like another fuel tank. Why would we have to change the fuel tank? Let me get it out and I'll show you why. I might be able to show you the difference, because fuel injected versus non-fuel injected, there's a difference in the inside. You look in there, see that little tray? That little tray is going to allow it to hold fuel and allow you not to slosh fuel in a curve and not lose starvation on your fuel injected setup. Now, can you get away with not running that, having that baffle in the tank? Probably so. But they say don't let it get past below a quarter tank if you're going to. So I'm just trying to eliminate that with this. And then what I'll do with the stock tank is go ahead and make it a sump, weld a sump to the bottom of it, and then I have another setup for another one. So yeah, man, going down. You want to hear it run, right? Monte Carlo SS 50k, call it 50k because of the engine having 50k on the end motor and less than that on the transmission for the startup. That's what everybody was wanting to see. I'm wanting to see, I'm wanting to hear. Issue we had, man, was we lost prime. We lost prime to the oil, man. You do see a little jump box on there because my battery that set up. But what I'm gonna try to do is start this. Put the camera on a tripod. Start it. Let y'all hear it. Open header still yet, but it's laid out nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. My throttle cable bracket, I do have it. I just haven't put it on. And what was the other thing? Throttle cable bracket, power steering pulley bracket, and a couple other things I gotta get, man. For some reason, they seem to think that they don't know what a daggone radiator hose is nowadays, man. Not the one that I want anyway. But yeah, man, tell me what y'all think. Other things we need to tie the loose ends on, but for the most part, I think we have a running, driving engine. And like I said, man, we lost oil prime. Crazy. I ain't never had that happen before. But we lost the prime to the oil. And I gotta, like I said, I'm gonna add a couple more wires, tuck a little more wires, and just a couple more things. And we should be able to drive this pup. Let's see what she does real quick. The tune is not the tune that is in it is just a stock 6.0 tune. It's not adjusted for it's not adjusted for the injectors. It's not adjusted for the throttle body. It's not adjusted for anything right now. So just like that, that was the startup, y'all. Like I said, a couple more of the loose ends we're gonna tie up. We're gonna have him in the streets, connect the exhaust so it ain't so loud. There is a lot of adjustment I'm probably gonna have to do to this tune, man. I had to give it way too much fuel, way too much air. So we're gonna go ahead and adjust the tune because you have to. It's a cam vehicle.